Girl, I think we vlogging again. Girl, I think we vlogging again. Y'all, oh my God. If you guys knew the amount of times that I picked up my camera to vlog and just like literally did like a whole day in the life, whatever you want to call it, vlog. I did like a couple days. I caught y'all up on all the tea, why I was gone for so long, like all of that, and then just scrap the whole thing because I don't know. But I think I'm ready. I think I'm vlogging. And the fact that I'm starting off this vlog with my head in a scarf when I have plenty of time, definitely could have just like took my hair down, not even like put on makeup or nothing, but just like at least took the hair down and put on some clothes. But honey, when the spirit moves you, and I definitely feel like I'm ready now. I feel like, I don't know, I just feel ready to vlog. So here we are. Hey guys, how does, I don't remember how my saying goes, but like if you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And welcome to another vlog. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So much to catch you guys up on. I don't know if we're gonna do all of that right now, but the shenanigans are shenaning. Like all is well and the same with the kids and my husband and myself. Like everybody's doing great. I guess I just needed a bit of a break. It was an unplanned break, but one that I guess I needed to take nonetheless. F what you heard, but it's definitely work, okay? Whether you getting paid for it or not, if it's just something for fun, if it's just something for keeks, if you're doing it because it is your 9 to 5, if you will, like it's work regardless, especially if you don't have an editor, if you are a one woman or one man show and you are filming, you're editing, you're promoting, like all of that stuff on your own, it's a lot of work. On top of the fact that I have 3 kids and a husband and all the things that y'all know we got going on. But needless to say, I think we're gonna vlog. What's going on today? It's almost 11 o'clock, the kids are home from school. Surprise, my kids started school this current school year. They're actually in school. We got about 2 more months left before they graduate. It's been a great year. It has been a wonderful year. I'm happy with the school that they've been going to, the teachers, the staff, the experience as a parent, the experience from their point of view. Like it's just been great. A lot of other things have happened too. Like I got a tattoo for my birthday in July. Like that's how long it's been since I vlogged. I think my last vlog went up in August. And was it August? I don't know. It was before the tattoo because I know that I didn't vlog about the tattoo. So yes, I got me a new tattoo on my Rihanna. What else? Lots of other stuff. It'll come to me as I just like go about the day, but I just wanted to get this vlog started. As you can see, I'm very excited to do so. So for today, the kids are home with me because my son had, he wasn't feeling good yesterday in school. He had a little bit of a fever. And so I decided I needed to keep him home because you got to make sure that they can go a full 24 hours with no fever and no fever reducing medicine before they can return. So I just decided to keep the girls home as well because I just wanted to make sure that whatever that freak fever was and wherever it came from, that we weren't like contagious. Keep an eye on everybody, make sure nobody's spreading germs, nobody else catches a fever, and then tomorrow we'll resume with our regularly scheduled program. I've been basically just like cleaning up, doing housework. I just cleaned the bathrooms. I started mopping some of the floors. I actually just got a vacuum delivered, just a little cheap Amazon vacuum because we don't have a lot of carpet in here. Oh, I redecorated. I knew there was more stuff that I need to tell y'all. So yeah, we got rid of the girls' big day bed because it just took up way too much space. I knew that day bed, because it's from Ikea, and you know, if you shopped Ikea, you already know how they get down. First of all, their stuff comes in a million pieces. It being Dutch. Once it's built, just leave it alone. And we've moved a couple times since we got that day bed. So we've had to break it down every time and then put it back together every time. And it's definitely like on its last leg. Hold on. Yes. The screaming? Absolutely not. Okay? All right. I don't need them. Child, they in there having a concert. Am I too? I think this is too high. Okay, anyway. So my parents blessed us just like randomly. We were at my parents' house. We were talking. My mother was like, do y'all want that bed? And And I was like, yeah. So they had an extra bed. And so we took that. We turned the like sunroom study, whatever they call it, into the twins' like actual room. So the bed fits perfectly in there. And then right across from them, they have like their dollhouse, their books, their dolls, like things like that. So it looks like it's truly a room. I've debated on putting up curtains, but I'm like, I don't think we need that. Like maybe, but I don't think it's necessary. So that's like their sleeping quarters. That's their room. And it opens up the living room so much better. I got one of our rugs out of storage. I was able to make that fit. Move the TV from in front of the window so it's in the living room where it belongs. It opens up everything so like you can see all the natural light coming in and stuff. So now that we have that rug plus the little bit of rug that is exposed in mine and my husband's room, we need a vacuum cleaner. Long way to say, I just got my vacuum cleaner delivered. It's a little cheap, like $30 vacuum from Amazon. I will link it below for anybody that's interested, but we didn't see the need to spend $100 on like a real vacuum cleaner because it ain't that much carpet. I'm about to unbox that today and vacuum today because we have not vacuumed since we got here because our old vacuum broke and we just was like, it ain't that much rug up in here for us to be buying a new vacuum. Probably gonna start on some laundry. I need to feed the kids. They're probably not gonna take a nap because they grown now, child. They don't be taking naps. So I'm not gonna stress over them taking a nap. But what else? Laundry. I mop the floors, the kitchen. I need to mop or Swiffer. I'm talking mop. I need to Swiffer the rest of like the floors. I just cleaned the bathroom, so I'm gonna sweep and Swiffer in here. Sweep and Swiffer like the remaining floor area, which is not a lot now because the rug is there. Vacuum, and then that's pretty much it. We just chilling for today, honey. I do need to cook. Just like a little chicken breast, broccoli and rice bowl. Nothing too crazy. Oh, I'm tripping. And then we got rehearsal tonight. So it's Holy Week. Amen. So today's Tuesday. We got rehearsal tonight. If you guys are new here, I'm so sorry. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, if you know nothing about our lifestyle, honey, we're gonna have to catch up. We're just gonna catch up throughout the vlog. But my husband and I serve at our church. We sing at our church. My children, they attend the church. We are a church family. We be churching, okay? It's Holy Week. We're coming up on Resurrection Sunday or Easter Sunday. So we do have a busier church week than we typically would because it is Holy Week. So, like I said, I'm just doing chores around the house. I'm not gonna work out or anything today because the kids are at home with me. So I said, let me just get a bunch of housework done, do a little bit of cooking. So I do need to do a grocery order because I will need to like feed the kids either at the church or have some, like we're gonna have to have snacks and things to keep them occupied. I may or may not film at rehearsal. We'll just kind of see how this goes, and we'll just kind of go from there. My son is screaming, so BRB. Everything's fine. So while I have a moment, I'm gonna go ahead and just show y'all what I was talking about as far as like the living room changes and stuff, because the kids are actually playing in my room. Don't know why, but they love to be in there. So I'm just gonna show y'all the changes that we did to the living room really quickly before I start giving out snacks and stuff. So yeah, let's go look. Okay, so excuse the mess because it's not 100% clean. We actually just cleaned up a little bit, but kids. I don't know how much you can tell, but like there's definitely more space. Let me cut this light on. So there's definitely more space. The couch used to be like over here. So our walkway was like this thin. It was so tiny. But now we've got space to actually walk and get by. And then, like I said, the girls' day bed used to be over here and it poked all the way out to like about here when it was closed. Right? No, I think it was up against the, no, it poked out some, like when it was closed. And then at night when we actually pulled out the day bed, it would come to like right in front of the couch. So you still had space to walk by if you needed to, but like that was pretty much it because it was a pretty big day bed. It was a queen size bed, like once you pulled it all the way out. So the couch used to be over more. Yeah, that's a better view. Oh, not me in my pajamas. And so there was a very thin little walk space because the day bed was just so big and it poked out so far. And then because the day bed was on wheels and you, in order to roll out like the bottom part, it was one of those, let me flip y'all around. So it was one of those day beds where you like pull it out from the bottom, almost like it's gonna be a trundle, but it just became a queen size bed. So it wasn't like an additional bed underneath, it just became a trundle. Again, just go back to any old vlog, like a nighttime routine vlog, and you can see all of this. When the bed came all the way out, it took up all of this living room space. And because it was on wheels, we couldn't have the rug on the floor because the wheels would get like stuck in the rug and you just couldn't pull the bottom part all the way out. So the rug we had in our storage unit. But now, because we don't have to worry about that, I was able to get this rug out. And then the girls' bed is over here, and I've got some of their little like artwork above their bed. Still haven't found a way to make the bed like cute because they be playing on it. They jump on it and whatever because it's on the floor. There's of course, the box spring and what's it called? The base or whatever. I cannot think of the word. What is it called? Where the bed is up. The frame. Child. Oh, honey. The late 30s, the mind starts to go. But yeah, so the frame and everything is still at my parents' house along with the box spring. I definitely don't want the frame because they jump on this bed. Like just how they used to jump on it at my mother's house, they be jumping on it here. So it's like, well, let the kids jump, whatever, it's fine. But the box spring, we do want to get it. It's just, it won't fit in our car. So we got to figure that out. So for right now, the bed is right here. They have their blankets and stuff. I be trying to make the bed up in the daytime. So their blankets, they have a big white blanket back here. I lay it out, makes the bed nice and fluffy. And then they have their pillows and blankets. And they just, get in where you fit in. They're tiny. They be having a ball. They're twins. They be all on top of each other. Just, it's all love. So that's that. And then over here, right across from their bed, like I told y'all, it's the dollhouse, which I've actually been using as a bookshelf. So all of their books and artwork are just in the dollhouse. It's also just like they just throw their books in there. So it's like, even if I organize this to make it look nicer, like an actual bookshelf, they would just throw them around anyway. So it doesn't matter. So it's like, just throw them books in there, honey. Throw them dolls in there and y'all get into bed. Oh, I also hung up some shelves. Don't know what I'm going to put up there, but I was like, I want to put just like some more artwork, some more hanging pieces. So yeah, I'm gonna put something, a little plant or something up there. That's what the living room looks like now. We have lots more space to play. I think, yeah, that's been like the biggest change, is that we now have more space in the living room, more space to play, more space to be as a family, watch TV, all that good stuff. So yeah, that's what the living room looks like now. So I'm gonna jump in the shower now that I'm done like with the cleaning the bathroom and stuff. So I need to freshen up. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And then I'm gonna show y'all my hair. So I am fresh and clean. I wanted to go ahead and show y'all probably one of the biggest changes that have happened since I last vlogged. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, then you've already seen this. This is not gonna be news to you. But if you don't follow me on Instagram, then this is going to be news. After many, many years as a blondie, I have gone jet black Barbie, if you will. I made the decision to, hold on, let me back up because I don't think y'all even knew that I was wearing my hair straight, again, unless you follow me on Instagram. Okay, in the fall, I decided to start wearing my hair straight because doing my girl's hair, the boys a little bit easier, so I don't have to do a whole lot with my son's hair, but doing the girl's hair takes me about 2.5 hours per head. So that's 5 hours worth of hair. And of course, I want to do both of their hair in the same day so that whether it's school or church or whatever the case may be, their hair is done like together. You know what I'm saying? So that's 5 hours of craziness basically. And then on top of that, how can I get this part straight? Doing my hair is like another 3 to 4 hours, just depending on like how it's acting and what I'm trying to do. So in the fall, I tried being what they call a straight natural, right? And I liked it. And it's actually a lot easier to maintain than I thought it would, especially given that I work out like 3 times a week. But it's doable, totally doable. Plus I started going to Dry Bar. Dry Bar is an express salon that just does, I had to listen to make sure nothing was going on. Wash, blow out, press, that's it. They don't do cuts, they don't do color, none of that extra stuff. So it's been great because they're express, I can literally get my hair washed, blown out, and pressed in an hour. So it's super like conducive to my schedule, my lifestyle, trying to make sure that I'm getting all of my stuff done, errands, gym, hair, whatever, while the kids are in school. Like that works perfectly. So yeah, so I was like loving it. Shout out to my girls that put me on to Dry Bar. Shout out to my girls at Dry Bar. Like it's been great. I think the misconception about Dry Bar, or maybe at least when I had first heard about them, like 7-8 years ago, was that they didn't do black girls hair. They didn't do women of colors hair. It was mostly for white women. I don't know if that was the case back then, but it's changed now. The entire staff at the salon that I go to is black, and literally all that you have to do when you're booking your appointment is just put, I have textured, thick hair, whatever the case may be. But as soon as you put textured in the notes, they already know like you black. From what I had heard about Dry Bar in the past, they didn't do hair for women of color because that just wasn't their specialty. Well honey, now it is, because we be all up and through there, okay? I don't have to wash my hair at all, which I love that. It's affordable, it's practical, like it works with my schedule. Love it, chef's kiss. But then I had been letting my blonde grow out for a while because I just didn't know what I wanted to do with it. I didn't know if I wanted to stay blonde, if I wanted to do the ombre situation that I had just like kind of naturally fallen into, if I wanted to like do my hair blonde completely. But then I decided I didn't want to do blondes anymore, especially not bleach, while my hair is straight, because what I don't want is to put too much tension on my hair. Blonde hair is going to be dry because it just strips the oils out of your hair, from what I'm told. And so I was like, I don't want to do too much on my head. Like I still want to have healthy full hair. I don't want to have stringy straight hair, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, what do I want to do now? I've been all over Pinterest, and like the jet black bobs just eats down, okay? I was very much influenced, very much inspired by the girlies that are killing these jet black bobs. I said, we going jet black. We're going jet black, we're doing it. Because Dry Bar does not do cuts or color, I went to my stylist that I've been seeing for well over 10 years, who does all of my cut, all of my color, whether it's curly or straight. I went back to my girl, Posh Curl. When did I see her? A month ago, maybe? Yeah, I think it was about a month ago. Yeah, so. Hold on, y'all. Honey, let me wrap this up because these kids are ready for their snack. It was hard for me to let go of the blonde. I'm not gonna hold you, because I've been a blonde for like almost 10 years. All the different shades of blonde. I've been blonde for a long time, hence the name, The Blonde Mom Show. As soon as she put the color on my head and she had to let it sit for a while to like truly transform that blonde, girl, I was in love with it already. And it's like basic, but it's basic baddie. That's like my quick little update. I know that this vlog probably feels like I'm speeding through it, but I need to tend to the kids. But I also want to like talk to y'all and just like give y'all a rundown of the things that have changed and what's been going on over here. So yeah, so don't know if I'm gonna change my name. I've had that question pop up a couple times, like once I posted on Instagram. I've decided to keep my name the same because I just don't want to change it. Like I said, it's the same across all my platforms. And honestly, once a blonde, always a blonde, okay? These roots is blonde. I don't care what nobody say. Anyway, let's go ahead and get these kids some snacks, because I highly doubt that they're ready for lunch. We kind of lounged around a little bit because we didn't go to school today, so they just ate breakfast not too long ago, but I'm sure that they're ready for a snack, so let's go ahead and get them a snack. Okay, what snack do you want, Stan? Yes. Bo, what snack do you want? Just tell me, baby. We got cheeses, we got cereal bars, we've got the veggie sticks. Veggie sticks? Sure. What is it?
I don't know about it, but it doesn't have scary parts.
Well, good. Wacky.
Dad, I have cheeses.
I know.
Okay, go.
You don't want your cheeses?
Now I love veggie sticks.
Okay, baby. Go.
So, God is good.
God is good.
God is great.
God is great.
We share our food.
We share our food.
For our grace.
For our grace.
Amen.
Amen. Good job.
Now, thank you, Mommy.
You're welcome, baby.
My veggies are good for you. My veggies are good for you. God, this is lemon. No, this is lemon.
It's not lemon. Stop playing. Stop playing. Yeah, after you eat. Alright, so now that the kids have eaten, I'm gonna go ahead and make me a little light lunch for right now. I'm gonna just do a little avocado toast. I still have half an avocado that I hope is still good. And my husband and I recently started eating Dave's Killer Bread. We do the 21 whole grains, obviously just trying to do a healthier lifestyle. And I love bread, so finding the right bread, very important. Hold on real quick. So I'm gonna do some Dave's Killer Bread. I'm actually going to do large brown eggs, even though we typically do white eggs, or egg whites, white eggs. We typically do egg whites, but the grocery store didn't have any, so I was like, well, we'll just do the brown eggs for right now until I do another grocery order, which I'm actually about to do in a few minutes. Mind you, I just ordered groceries 2 days ago, and here I am about to do another order. Like, that's wild, but that's life. I'm also gonna add some ultra thin honey roasted turkey breast. Now, I'm pretty sure that I should not be eating this much turkey breast because I know that these things are high in sodium. Where's the nutritional value? Like, it's 26% of this is sodium. Like, that's crazy. I gotta find an alternative to turkey because I love me some turkey, and I know there's gotta be healthier turkey options out there. I just have not come across them yet. So, yeah. Do a little pepper jack cheese. This is my, like, very brown avocado. It's super ripe, but I'm gonna go ahead and eat it because I want some avocado toast. I'm gonna season it up, do a little chili pepper flakes, probably squeeze a little lemon on there, hot sauce. Maybe even a little honey to make it sweet. I'm gonna do my, not that y'all asked for this, because this is incredibly basic, but I'm gonna toast my bread, and I need to add bread to the list because this is the last piece that's not the ends, and I don't do the ends. I say the ends for my husband. We be having mad bags of ends, but I just be saving that for my husband. I'm like, hey, listen, that's all you do. Got some ends for him for later. So I'm gonna toast my bread. And then I'm gonna make probably just one egg, scramble it, do the turkey, because I like my turkey warm, melt the cheese on top of the turkey, and then I do the egg last, because that's gonna make the pan dirtiest. And then I smash my avocado. I'm gonna smash the avocado in a second, just on top of the bread, kind of like a spread. So yeah, and that's gonna be like my lunch, if you will. I'm probably gonna have a perfect bar with it as well. And then when I get hungry again, I'm gonna have a chicken Caesar salad. And I also need to cook so that there's dinner before we head out. And then I'm gonna sit down for a second. I may throw a load of laundry in the laundry. Sit down, maybe watch a show while I finish my grocery order, so that can be on its way before we head out. And I'm trying to like slowly slow down because we do have rehearsal. I'm gonna need to wash the kids up before we head out to rehearsal so that they can be clean already. And then we're going to school tomorrow, so I need to like incorporate going to rehearsal into the bedtime routine, if that makes sense. It sounds like a lot, which is why I need to eat. Just thinking about it, I'm like, I'm tired already. So let me do this and I'll check back in with y'all later.
Almost there. Almost in. Who are you? This.
Good morning, everybody. I did not get any footage last night. Nothing. Nada. Rehearsal went well, but it was just one of those things where it was like we were moving. I had left my tripod at home, so I was just like, we'll catch the Thursday night rehearsal. So obviously this is gonna be more than just a daily vlog. It's looking like it's gonna be a couple days, half a week, whatever the case may be. So today is Wednesday, and I am home with my son again. Everything was fine yesterday. I was checking his temperature throughout the day. He seemed fine. I feel like this is so high. Yes, I'm like breaking my neck trying to talk to y'all. Anyway, everything was fine yesterday. All right, this closet a little bit. Sometime around this morning, I could hear him like shuffling around a lot. And so I was like, well, let me just go check on him. Burning up. And it's just weird with kids because it's like, I don't know if you're burning up because you are literally engulfed in this thick blanket or if you truly have a fever. So I felt like his whole body. I did the thermometer in like 3 different places. Of course, it was just like giving different reads. So I finally just picked him up and I was like, yeah, when I touched his back, I was like, yeah, you got a fever again. The other thing about kids is they just catch stuff with the quickness. There's no signs, no warnings, no countdown, no nothing. They just get hit with it. And he has like very light symptoms. The fever so far has not gone above 101 point something, like we haven't even gotten to 102, which is great. Once you're in like 103, 104, you're in the danger zone. 105, forget it, honey. ER immediately. He just caught like a cold, a virus. Child, who knows? He was literally fine until he wasn't. So he's home with me. The girls are at school. My husband took them to school, and it's gonna be me and the baby for the day. What's frying me though is next week is spring break. So they was all gonna be home with us anyway. I was just gonna like find activities and stuff. I think I actually had family coming into town. But it's like, son, I needed you to finish out this last week of school. Like, what's up? So I'm just thankful to God that I'm able to be home with my kid. I don't have to coordinate work schedules with anybody. I don't have to call out, make sure I got PTO. Like, God bless the moms and the families that have to deal with that, because we were once there as well. As stressful and as lonely as being a stay-at-home mom can be at times, this is one of the benefits, is that I do not have to worry about that. My husband can take the kids to school, take the girls to school. They don't have to miss a beat. And, you know, I could just be at home with my son. So that's what we're doing. For today, I'm just going to, I know I need to do some laundry because I didn't do any yesterday. I need to do my grocery order because I did not do that yesterday. I'm probably just going to be in this all day, not going to hold you. I feel like y'all are sinking. Y'all are definitely sinking. What is going on? Okay, let's see if that helps. I forgot how to use this thing. Anyway, child, I'm rambling. So yeah, child, that's what I'm doing today. That's what we got going on. We in the house, we ugly in the house, we chilling. And I will check back in with y'all when I start doing anything that is interesting. You know when you haven't worked out in a couple of days and you just feel weak, like, I don't want to do this. I mean, I feel like that most of the time when I work out, but honey, after missing, I haven't worked out since last Thursday. It's been a week because it is now Thursday. And the energy is so low. I also have not had any coffee or any pre-workout yet, so that's probably contributing to the exhaustion factor. Good morning, friends. It is Thursday. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. Just dropped off the children and now I'm headed to the gym. I'm about to do a 2-a-day because I got a lot of ground to cover for this week. And then at 12, I have a Pilates class. I went back and forth in my mind so many times about canceling it. But I finally was just like, girl, just go. You love Pilates. You haven't been in it's probably been like 2 weeks maybe since I took a Pilates class. So it's like, just go. You know, you're going to enjoy it. It's a beautiful day. So just go, child. You have no reason not to. Keeping an eye on baby Jordan. I'll be watching on the live stream as well to make sure that he's good. He's doing better. He was great yesterday. He had no fever. But like I said, I'm just, of course, going to be keeping an eye out. I already told the director it's nothing for me to come and pick up my child. But I also need to go to like Five Below or Walmart or something because they're having their Easter parties tomorrow and they need eggs at the school. I'm pretty sure they want us to put stuff inside the eggs too. And I was looking on Amazon and they do have it with like the cheap toys or whatever that's already inside the eggs. But of course, nothing was gonna come until like either Saturday or Monday. So now I have to go to the store and try to scrounge up something. I've seen stuff all throughout the stores, basically like right after Valentine's Day. Before Valentine's Day was even over, they had stuff up in the stores, right? So I'm hoping that there's still some leftovers because Easter is not until Sunday and it is very much Thursday. I know it's considered last minute in this culture that we live in now. It's like, girl, you gotta get in early. I'll holler at y'all whenever I holler at y'all. Bye. So we made it to Walmart and we're in the Easter aisle. They've got lots to choose from, thank God. So we don't have to go anywhere else. Oh, they got little Easter pajamas. So cute, look. Oh, so cute. How much are these? I hate that they don't be having prices on stuff. Like, in what world? Are these only $5? No way. This shirt, maybe this is $14.74. It looks like it says $4.74, but I highly doubt that that's the price. They've literally got like the prices blacked out on the like rack, and then on the actual tag, there's nothing on any of the tags. And it's like, if you have the Walmart app, you can scan it, but why would I want to do that when I should just be able to look at it and see how much it is? Like, give me a break. Anyway, we're gonna focus on the eggs. I might see how much these are because they're so cute. So I found some eggs. They're not packaged, but I'm gonna go with these because it's 48 and I have 2 classrooms that I gotta cover. I did pick up these shirts for the girls. I'm still debating on if I'm gonna actually get them. They're like $7. They're so cute. Love my peeps for Easter. You know, I love a good theme, so I'm still debating. And now I'm trying to find some candy to put in these. Five Below was closed because I really wanted to put toys versus candies. So I'm gonna see if I can find some candy that's like not expensive and also not terrible for the kids, like maybe some gummies, the little fruit gummies or something like that. Obviously it's no like peanuts or anything allowed in the school, so trying to stay away from stuff like that. So yeah, we're looking for something to fill these eggs with. Y'all, it took me forever to find the candy aisle because I legit never go to the candy aisle. I also don't be coming to the store. I'll be having my groceries delivered. But anyway, I found the candy. I'm gonna go with these gummy bears. It's like the safest thing, especially given like the no nut policy. So now I need to find some bigger eggs. So I'm gonna head back to the egg section because these eggs that I got are not gonna fit the gummy bears. So we're headed back. I don't know what's going on today. It's a holiday because the roads are clear. I've checked my route several times just to make sure that I wasn't pushing it because I gave myself an hour to get to Midtown, where Pilates is. I'm gonna get there 30 minutes early. I like to get to my class no less than 10 minutes early, just so I can get situated and whatever. But girl, it's like the roads are clear. And I've never taken a 12 o'clock class before, so maybe this is just what it's like at this time of day. I've taken like the 10:30 class, and it can get a little thick at times, like lingering morning rush hour. I've never done a 12 o'clock class before, so I'm loving that it's just like easy breezy, because that means that 12 o'clock is definitely an option for me going forward. I'll show you guys what I got once we get back to the house, but I got some baskets. I was looking for like the plastic baskets. They only had wicker baskets. And I was like, I don't want to give my son a wicker basket. Like something about it just wasn't sitting well with me. So I ended up finding the plastic baskets. So I got 2 pink for the girls and they had a blue one. I got some eggs that I hope are big enough to where I can like scrunch up the, what are these things called? Gummy bears. I ended up getting gummy bears. I wanted like fruit snacks, and I think now that I'm thinking about it, I know where the fruit snacks are. I think they're like where the trail mix and stuff is, and I did not go down that aisle. But I found like a 54 pack of individually packaged gummy bears, and it's only like 5 gummy bears in there. So, you know, I'm trying not to like give the kids too much sugar. Do they even eat chocolate? Like, what do you give kids at this age? My kids don't eat candy. So at best, they have gummies, the little fruit gummies, like the Mott's joints. Because they had some eggs that had like jelly beans in them, but I'm like, who likes jelly beans? Young or old? I can't think of anybody. So I was like, I'm not about to give these kids something that I myself wouldn't even eat. No. So yeah, that's it. I've just been rambling for 11 straight minutes. Like, girl, shut up. Anyway. Yeah, so we're in a little bit of traffic, but that's to be expected. We are definitely like ahead of schedule. Love that for us. We don't have to rush. I did make me a little protein shake. I've been killing the protein shakes lately. Like, they're so good. I do whey protein, ice, frozen blueberries, yogurt if I have it, What else? A banana, peanut butter. I need to try almond butter because I think that's like the healthier fat. But like one of them is for if you want to bulk up, the other one is for if you want to like shred. So yeah, I gotta go on TikTok or Pinterest and remind myself which one is which. And then the Kodiak granola, the cookie butter granola that has protein in it. So it's like protein on protein on protein, and then it tastes so good. It's ice cold. I know this person did not just jump onto the shoulder as if the rest of us are not in line. But this person just hopped on the shoulder to go around us as if we're not all sitting in the same line waiting for the same thing. Like we're all getting on the highway. What are you doing? Whenever I see people do stuff like that, I always wonder, like, do they have an emergency? I pray that it's an emergency and that would kind of excuse the behavior. Like if somebody's like in labor in the back seat. Because I've been in labor, like, obviously. And the pain, when the pain kicks in, yeah, you do feel the urge to just like hop off, hop out of the lane, switching lanes, getting on the shoulder. Yeah, I'm always like, maybe somebody's in labor and they have to like book it because the baby's crowning. And you know, like, it's like, ticket be damned. Like, I gotta go. I gotta get to this hospital by any means necessary. Maybe I'll get a police escort if they pull me over and I tell them what's going on. But if you're not in some sort of like dire situation, what the are you doing? It's very dickheadish to do something like that. Like, what are you doing? Anyway, I'm gonna mind my business because that car is long gone. I'll talk to y'all a little bit later.
Burpees, hands hit that carriage bar core opener in 3, 2, and we are those burpees, hands hit back in. We're not here in these burpees for long, so off the bat, once you get a couple reps in, feeling good, go to give me some mountain climbers, shoulder taps, maybe some push-ups here. Maybe out on that high plank hold, setting up that strong foundation. 40 seconds left in this fight. Couple options. We'll take it to one more move in this core opener after 2. Back to your full range. On deck in less than 15 seconds. So your right foot lie down on your left, facing me at the projector. Sideline bungee on your right in 3, 2. Sideline the obliques today. So really want you to challenge yourself here in the one dedicated move we're doing on your keeping tension that whole time here. Knee is bent, we're stamping that ceiling here. And y'all are so close getting out of this room onto the rest of your day. Body stretch. First of all, shout out to Ansha for crushing your first class.
I am completely fried. One thing about it, Body Rock never disappoints, okay? The body will be rocked. The guns and buns is gunning and bunning, okay? Honey, I was tired 5 minutes in. Like, we started out with burpees. I want to take a moment and just breathe and eat. Definitely gotta hydrate. I gotta shower. So I'm about to do all of that. And then by the time it's said and done and I'm ready to sit down, it'll be time to pick up the kids. So that's what I'm about to do. I will talk to y'all later. I didn't do anything that I said I was gonna do. And I am so sorry for that. The last 48 hours have just been, I think the last time I talked to y'all, I was shopping for the Easter egg hunt stuff for the kids' school. The Easter egg hunt was great. It was so cute because they did it outside, even though this pollen is just knocking people upside the head like it always does every year. I don't know why we act surprised every year. And then I'm going the wrong way. Then we have rehearsal. Rehearsal went well. It was a late night. It was literally like pick the kids up from school, give them a snack or whatever. I think I cooked. Yeah, I think I did cook. I made something. I think I made like a wrap or something like that, a little barbecue chicken wrap or whatever. We went to rehearsal. We was at rehearsal till like 10:30, almost 11 o'clock at night. So you already know, as soon as we got home, we just threw the kids in the bed. Girl, I'm so scattered. I'm so sorry, y'all. That's why I said the last 48 hours have just been a blur. So Friday, after we took the kids to school and they did their Easter egg hunt and all of that stuff, my husband and I went to the gym together. Then we headed to the area that Dry Bar is in, had some lunch. We had Doc Green's, which was nice. I had never been there before. It was really yummy. So my husband stayed over there to look for Easter Sunday clothes for the kids for church. And I went to Dry Bar and got my hair done. Well, when I got to Dry Bar, my girl that normally does my hair apparently was double booked. So you know I wasn't happy, right? So I was like, I'm not about to film this because number one, like, what? What do you mean? And she was nice about it. Like, I will say the customer service at Dry Bar is top tier. Like, shout out to TK and the team, it's top tier. I have no issues with the customer service there. So anyway, double booked, and apparently the lady that booked, that I was double booked with, she booked before I did. I thought I was doing something booking like a week in advance. I think I might have booked mine 2 weeks in advance. Child, she must have been on the books a month in advance. So it's all good, you got it, whatever. I had a little attitude, but I was like, it's gonna work out. Because I was like, I can always just come back tomorrow when my girl is available. Because I didn't want to do like hop around, try a different stylist. Like, I'm still getting used to this salon and the staff. And like I told y'all, it's so much staff. They're heavily staffed so that they can service everybody, and they always have someone available for appointments. They take walk-ins, like, so it's a great model. But I also just don't want somebody brand new, a stranger, playing in my hair. Stranger danger, like, absolutely not. So I was a little like apprehensive, and I was just like, in my mind I was like, I'm gonna just come back tomorrow. It's nothing for me to just come back up here. So I waited for a few minutes, and then the girl that came out, oh my god, I wrote her name down. I'm gonna put it up here because I want to give credit where credit is due. The shampoo bowls were all full, so she was like, just take a seat. That's how busy they were. A bowl became available within like 2 minutes. We were washing hair and all that stuff. Her wash was amazing. She was rubbing my scalp. She massaged my scalp. It was so good. So I was like, okay. She did my hair. I could tell that it was going to come out good based off how she was blow drying it. Like the blow dry, she was getting my hair bone straight just with the blowout. I was like, oh yeah, we good money. Like, she did one pass for each section, and then I guess there were certain sections where she would do like an additional pass. I don't mind that because I'm definitely wearing my hair straight now, and I'm doing all the things to make sure that it stays healthy. So I don't mind that she did like more than one pass in certain sections. I was totally fine with that. Then she like just kind of went back over it one more time in like larger sections and just like gave me a little soft little bump. She did the edges and everything. Honey, when she was done, I said, girl, it's giving silk press. Like, and mind you, we had worship night last night, so this is after I like semi-sweat. Like the kitchen, I definitely could tell like I was sweating back there just a little bit. I tried not to boogie too much at worship night because I was like, I just got my hair done like a couple hours ago. I'm not about to sweat this out. I can do a cute praise, you know what I'm saying? That's tough because I love to praise him, but I was like, we gotta keep it a little stationary. But like, look at this. She did an excellent job. She did an amazing job. This kind of curled a little bit because of how I wrapped it. You know, that first night wrap is a little difficult because your hair won't stick to itself because it's freshly clean. So yeah, like this side is more straight, and this kind of has like just a slight squiggly going in. So I'll bump that later, but like she did an amazing job. So I added her to my list. I have a list of stylists there now that I'm okay with seeing. It's 3 of them, and I got like 2 minutes before I need to get inside this nail salon. So got my hair pressed out, boom, she killed it. Went back over to pick up my husband. He was like 10 minutes up the street. Picked up my husband. We picked up the kids. We had a snack. I closed my eyes for like 20 minutes just to try to like recoup some of that energy from the gym and everything. We shot over to the church. Got there just in time for like sound check and get the kids in children's ministry, and then it was straight into worship night. And when I tell you, worship night went up, all the way up to the heavens, up. Like, God got all the glory. It was an amazing set. Good Friday, just like worshiping our King. It was so good. It sounded good. The music was great. The freestyle worship was amazing. The prayers that went up, like, it was top tier. That's how the last 48 hours went. Now we're at the nail salon because, my God, then we're gonna go back home and just like, I got a bunch of cleaning to do. I gotta cook. I got a grocery order that's on the way. So we're doing stuff at home. And then of course tomorrow is Resurrection Sunday. So let's go get these nails done. All right, the nailies are done. I just went for just a basic, like ballerina kind of pink, because it's spring. Tomorrow is Easter. So yeah, I always just do like a very super neutral, super basic color on my hands because I do wear my nails long. If I ever want to do color, I go for the short square Gel X. I always go with a shorter length because I don't like that witchy look. So I'm about to head home. It's 11 o'clock. I finished exactly when I thought I would. I got to watch my show, The Pit. It's so good. It's so good. I think I'm gonna have to get my hair colored soon. It looks kind of, my ends look brown to me, and maybe it's just the lighting on the phone. Definitely on this side, I noticed it when I was like brushing it out. I'm rambling. I'm about to go home. I need to eat. I haven't eaten anything except for a Perfect bar and plenty of water. But I need to make myself a little like brunch or whatever. And then I'm just going to spend some time with the kids while I finish like doing laundry. I need to make a to-do list of stuff that I need to do because like the kids, all their shoes are by the door just from the week. So I need to move everything to the closet. I've got clothes of theirs that I washed like 2 days ago that I actually need to hang up. I need to figure out what I'm gonna wear for tomorrow. The kids are all set. I need to just like try on some looks and see what I'm actually gonna wear. And then I do need to touch up the girls' hair. So we have a lot to do in not a whole lot of time. Still gotta wash everybody up and make sure that we're all in bed at a good time because we have to be at the church in the morning. We have a long day ahead of us tomorrow. And then on Monday we can like truly just relax and reset and just vibe. So let's get into continue our very busy day today. Y'all, I walked into a madhouse, okay? Like, there were toys everywhere, and which is fine, the kids were playing. Zoe's in here with me. Okay, Zoe, move. And then I made burgers for the kids. I made myself like a cucumber salad with some leftover barbecue chicken. It was actually really good. We were about to start like doing hair and stuff. The baby was having a full-on tantrum. Like we were just not seeing eye to eye. So I ended up putting him in the room on timeout in his crib, and he was just in here just working it out with himself, like having a full-on tantrum the whole night. And I was like, sir, you got to figure this out. So he was doing that for like 10 minutes, and then we came to an agreement. And then what happens after that? So yeah, then I fed everybody, and once they were in better moods, I gave them their tablets and put one of Jordan's little shows on. Girl, me and my husband came in the room to start changing our sheets because I've been doing laundry. So we came in the room to just put the sheets on the bed, and we was just talking or whatever. We go out in the living room, and Jordan is passed out on the couch, knocked out, like show still on and everything. So
I was knocked out.
Sleeping. So we took that as an opportunity to have some quiet time. So that's what I'm doing. We're taking a pause, putting a pause on the day. I'm probably gonna take a nap as well, but I'm not like pressed. I actually just drank a Celsius because I wasn't planning on taking the nap. But I'm gonna take advantage, like I said, and just relax. All the kids have coughs because they've been outside and because of allergies and just all of that stuff. So it is so annoying. We're just gonna have some quiet time, and then we'll resume with our plans because there's still so much to do. So I will check back in once everybody is up and about and we're back to our regularly scheduled program. Hey guys. All right, y'all, do y'all see this closet? It is a mess in here. It's a mess. It's a mess to me anyway. It's such a long time. Hold on, let me get my words together. A lot of time has passed. The people of God, the children of God, the parents of God, everybody took a nap. I've already washed the kids up because it's like a little after 5. So I said, let me just go ahead and just get that done and out the way. I am washing sheets right now and we're about to organize the closet. The shoe rack is empty because most of the kids' shoes, like I told y'all, are out there closer to the door on the shoe rack by the door. So we need to first hang up all these clothes that are just kind of like piled up, clean clothes that I just need to hang up. I've been quite lazy about doing that. So we're gonna do that. And then I can bring the shoes back here. And then I need to figure out what I'm gonna wear since we're here in the closet. I've got 2 dress options, a skirt option, and a pants option. And so we're just gonna try on some things and just see what we feeling. But first, we organize. Alright, so things feel a lot better now because as you can see, the shoes are back, everything is hung up. So now we can focus on what we're gonna wear for tomorrow. So the colors for tomorrow are like neutral colors, so like whites, creams, beige, browns. You can throw denim in there, but you get the vibes like this. So this is a spaghetti strap maxi dress. Very pretty, very boho chic. Love this like taupey color. And then this one is a white maxi dress. I haven't worn this one yet. They're both from Fashion Nova. This one I have worn with the typical black millennial woman denim jacket, because I did wear it to church and we must always be respectful, okay? The other option, which I think I wore these last Easter I wore a dress. Okay, so I wore these for something else that the church was doing where we were like taking pictures and stuff. So I have photos of myself at the church. I think it was the baby dedication. I think that's what it was. And so we're like on stage and all of that stuff. And I'm wearing these pants. Now granted, nobody probably cares that I've worn these pants for like a church event before, but I'm like, but I care. I just love these pants, like they eat. And I would wear this with a white shirt and of course a denim jacket. I also have this satin skirt. This is gold, so it's it still works within like the color palette that they sent us, but again, kind of a last resort type thing because it would just be like the skirt version of this outfit. So like skirt, white top, denim jacket. I also have this top, which is more like athleisure because it's Fabletics, but it's just like a stretchy long sleeve cream top that you could dress up or down. It's just, I'm not in love with it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just very basic, very plain. I just don't know. I don't know. But this is also an option to go with like a darker bottom. I have this skirt here. I've had this skirt for years. I think I got it at H&M, yeah, from H&M. Now it hasn't looked right on me over the last couple of years because of like the baby weight and my belly and stuff. If you've been tracking, then you know my journey. However, now it's starting to look better. I actually just recently wore it with like a shirt like this, but it was a sweater. So it's kind of like a crop sweater, not crop, but like waist length sweater. I hike the sleeves up, heel, you know, that like cute dressy cash kind of vibe. I've got like 3 different tops that could go with this. I'm always just conscious of my midsection and just like how this looks, because this is one of those pieces that can make me look bigger than what I really am just because of like where it sits and just where I am on my fitness journey. That's kind of it for my options. I'm not in love with anything. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'm not, and the more that I just look at my closet, like I've got the neutrals, I've got plenty of neutrals, as you can see, different variations, different materials, different fabrics, but I'm not in love with anything. Y'all, I didn't get any of anything. Like, none of the things that I said I was gonna do, I didn't do any of them and did not. I am so sorry that I am not on my game, on my A game this vlog, but this is the first vlog in a very long time. Oh girl, this did not come out the way that I thought it would. But what I will say is it felt good to like get my feet wet again and get back into the groove. I think we will continue to vlog and we will slowly get back into how my vlogs used to be, where y'all were coming with us basically everywhere. We was at church together, we was doing activities with the kids together, we were cooking together, we were doing all the things together, we were hiding out in the bathroom, just like all the things. I am still gonna put this vlog up. I thought about like just scrapping everything. I'll make sure nobody needs me. What? Come here so I can clean your face. Come here, Jordan.
I have a purple one.
Purple what?
A blanket.
Purple blanket.
Yeah.
I don't know where purple blanket is, man. What I will also say, as y'all probably just witnessed, especially if you're new here, these vlogs are very real. Nothing is staged, nothing is scripted. I'm literally just going with my everyday routines, all of that good stuff. So we're gonna get better. I do think that I want to start vlogging again. So I'm sorry if this was not as entertaining as previous vlogs, and if we was just in the house, or if it was just a lot of me talking. My apologies. We will get better. I do appreciate y'all for kicking it with me, of course. And for those of you that have recently subscribed while I was away, if you will, thank you guys for subscribing. I hope that you've been enjoying the previous videos and that you'll keep riding out with us and enjoying what is to come. With that being said, this is the end of this vlog. I appreciate you guys, as always, for rocking with me, for sticking around, for tuning in when I do post, if I do post, for following me on Instagram and like checking in to make sure we good because we haven't been vlogging. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Please keep your comments cute or keep them on mute. I will delete you. I will block you. I have no problem doing that when it comes to me and my family. We just gonna put that out there, okay? I will talk to you very, very soon. Fingers crossed. And yeah, bye.